Hi Ashley, my name is Renee and I'm an appliance repair tech. I've been tagged in your comment section on that video a lot. So I see your washing machine is rotating every time you use it. Now there are a few different reasons why that might be happening, but it all comes down to something is unbalanced. My best guess would be that one of the feet that levels the whole washing machine is a little bit higher than the rest of them. So as it's shaking, it's moving in the direction of that one foot, which is why it's rotating the same direction every single time. That or one of your shock absorbers may need to be replaced, because on a top load washing machine like that, you have 4 shock absorbers, 1 in each corner. But it's pretty unlikely that just one of those is going bad, so that's why I'm saying it's probably the leveling feet instead. Just one of those shock absorbers is going bad, it's more likely that it would shake a lot more than what you're showing in the video. Still a possibility, but less likely. Let me show you what I mean. This is my washing machine, and if you'll notice, the drum is able to sway, and that is completely normal, because like I said, the drum is suspended in each of the 4 corners by a shock absorber. When this guy goes into a spin, it can spin really, really fast, and if you don't have shock absorbers to absorb all of that shock, this guy's gonna shake all over the place, especially when it's ramping up into a high-speed spin or down from a high-speed spin. Think about what a toy spinning top does when it starts to slow down, and you'll understand why. Underneath, you should also have leveling feet, 1 in each corner. For anybody else watching this, don't judge me for the floor underneath my washing machine unless the floor underneath your washing machine is pristine. Spoiler alert, it's probably not. Nobody cleans under there. I should know. Okay, here's how you're gonna check to see if it's level enough or if one of the feet is a problem. The feet are 1 in each corner and the washing machine is a square. So you're gonna try to rock the washing machine from side to see if it's a little bit off level. Right now, mine is very level, so it's only going to move a tiny, tiny bit. But if I adjust one of the leveling feet, you see how that moves? Shouldn't be doing that. And this is how that looks underneath on the foot that's not leveled out. I know that only looks like a tiny little gap, but trust me, it makes a big difference. So to level these feet out, what you can do is you can either tip the whole machine back, have somebody help you do it. I can just kind of lean on it and I can push it up a little bit. And then these guys are like a screw, so they go righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. You're going to turn that in the direction that you need to bring it up or down. Sometimes they're easy enough to turn by hand, but usually you're gonna want a pair of adjustable pliers. You can test it out the same way that you did before by leaning on each of the corners. Usually I'll do it in an X pattern, so I'll go diagonal to diagonal. That's usually a little bit easier. And you can also check front to back and side to side just to make sure it's really level. So you can use a bubble level if you really, really need to, but for most cases, that's all you need to do. And to check and see if one of the shock absorbers is the problem, you're gonna push down on the basket on top of this plastic thing without pulling it into the center like I just did, and make sure that each corner springs back up just like that. So you wanna see that as you're pressing it down, because there is a spring in that shock absorber, that it's springing right back up. If one of those shock absorbers is bad, usually what's going to happen is instead of springing right back up, it's gonna kind of sway. And if it's doing that, it's not able to absorb the vibrations that happen during a spin cycle. Aside from that, of course, you want to make sure that you're not washing really unbalanced loads, like jeans and towels in the same load as socks and underwear, for example. Make sure you're not using too much laundry detergent because that can cause bubbles, which can cause the washer not to drain, and that can cause extra weight when it goes into a spin, which can make it shake. And also make sure that you're running a washing machine cleaner through your machine at least once a month. And if none of that solves the problem, that's when it's time to call an appliance tech. Good luck.